Hello and welcome to my third video of the day. This is my vlog. Well, what can I tell you? I've been playing Pokemon Go since the 14th and I'm doing quite well, you know, I've evolved a few Pokemon. I caught a Krabby and a Squirtle the other day, yeah, and a Wartortle. Wartortle is a weird word, Wartortle. Wartortle. I don't know, it sounds like it should be War Turtle because he's a turtle of war, but yeah, so I caught both of those the other day. We had a long drive. It's the longest drive I've done in a really long time, which is a big deal for me because I find it really hard, but I was with my mum and my brother and I just bit the inside of... How did I do that? How did I manage to bite the inside of my own mouth? Surely my cheek should be out here. What's it doing in there? I don't know, that was painful. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was on a really long trip and I realised how easy it is for people in towns because there's Pokestops everywhere and there's Pokemon everywhere. I realised how deserted my area is. There's just Rattatas everywhere, but there's no good Pokemon. There's like one Pokestop that I can get to from here. Yeah, people don't know how good they have it in those big areas. My dad plays it as well, and he works like in sort of towny area place. It's quite, you know, like there's lots of shops and stuff, and he was saying that he gets Eevees like almost every day, and I couldn't believe it, and now I can believe it because I've been on that long drive. All the Pokemon I was going to say I harvested, but that sounds cruel and evil, like something Team Rocket would do. The Pokemon that I added to my group of little friends grew considerably that day. It was wonderful. It was yesterday. My mum thinks it's so questionable, the Pokemon Go thing, because or just Pokemon in general, because she asked me. I'd never thought about this before. She asked me, what's the aim? You know, what do you do? And I said, well, you find Pokemon that are around and you try and catch them in balls, but sometimes they don't want to be in there, so they jump out. So you have to feed them raspberries, and that helps you get them into the ball so you can capture them. My mum gave me this look as if to say, oh, that's a bit weird. And I really thought about it, and it's awful. We're collecting these little creatures, and we have affection for them, but we make them live in these tiny red balls, and then we make them fight one another. But it's okay, because we can revive them again. Oh, it's horrible, but I'm enjoying it so much, and you know I love Pokemon Go. I love Pokemon. I've got quite a few people into it now. I felt so impressive the other day because there was an Eevee in my grandma and granddad's front porch, and I sort of showed my granddad, like, look, it's like in our world. You know, the bit where you can catch them when you're actually seeing, like, the real world. And I like to think he was very impressed. I was impressed with myself. My brother and his girlfriend came back from Turkey a little while ago. He's been gone for quite a while, and I really, really missed him because my brother's like a really close friend of mine, and it kind of sounds sad to say it, but he's probably my best friend, actually. And it was so... I spent over £25 on sending him, like, just texts and pictures and videos, and trust my brother, he is the biggest... Is it geek or nerd? But in a good way. Like, he loves Marvel and he loves DC and, you know, films. He's really into that. And he was away for Comic-Con. So I was sending him all the news as it came out. So I stayed up all night and was sending all this stuff to Turkey. And then I topped up my phone, like, quite considerably. And this is supposed to last me for a long, long time. And my horror when it suddenly says to me, you have no money left. I panicked. I thought, where's my money gone? So yeah, I won't be making that mistake again. I didn't really think that, you know, I didn't really think that would use up so much money, so that was quite a blow. So I won't be buying anything for quite a long time because yeah, that was £25 that was supposed to last me a really long time. But yeah, I'm ashamed and upset. But anyway, at least I got him that Comic-Con news, and you know, it's for my brother, so what can you do? He got me 2 presents from Turkey, which I'm going to show you. So, okay, so the first present he got me is this bracelet, which maybe I shouldn't show you on my hand. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? And he got my mum one as well, which was like the colours she likes. So he knows the colours and things I like, and I love that because it's so flowery and multicoloured, and yeah, it's really nice. I've been wearing it every day. And the other present he got me is because he knows I have like a Wanda Maximoff collection, aka Scarlet Witch. So he got me this, which is clearly like a Turkish rip-off of the Avengers. Obviously it's Scarlet Witch. Please focus, please. Wanda! Wanda, focus. Wanda. Why is she not focusing? I'm so sorry you can't see her close up, but she's just not cooperating. But yeah, she comes on this little Lego thing, which isn't actually technically Lego. They're called World minifigures. So definitely, it's definitely not Scarlet Witch from Age of Ultron, no. Someone completely different that just looks just like her. And yeah, but I love her very, very much because I have a collection, so yeah. My brother got himself a Pietro figure. Oh my god. Oh, it's okay. This figure came with an extra arm, so the arm just dropped out of nowhere, and look at that. Ah, my eye. Yeah, so no, both her arms are intact. And it also came with these little pieces of blue lightning, because they probably couldn't get away with red, because then Marvel would be like, wait a minute, that's Scarlet Witch. No, 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 it's not Scarlet Witch. She has blue power stuff coming out of her hands. So at the moment it's 9:30, 9:30 p.m. Yes, I'm really, I know I shouldn't be bad at that, but I actually am. I have to think before I say if something's AM or PM. But yeah, it's 9:30, and all I've eaten all day is a donut, so I'm feeling like my whole body is weak and shaky from lack of food. But, you know, some days I don't eat anything at all, so at least I've eaten something, and I will eat again in a minute. My mum's gone out for the evening, so I'm home alone, hence why I'm making a video, and I find that hard. I really do find it hard to be on my own when it's late. It's weird, I know it's weird, but I don't feel quite right, so that's why I'm making this video right now. I've got back into, I don't know if you ever knew I was into this, but there's a reality show which is about the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. So it's the cowgirls? No, the cheerleaders for the Dallas Cowboys, which is an American... Is it a baseball team? Is it a soccer team? I don't even know. I don't care about the sport. I just care about the cheerleaders. So I watch them do their boot camp, and it's like a reality show, and like you get to see the people that get put through to the training camp, and you see them do dancing and getting styled and everything. And I used to do dance when I was younger, so I'm really interested in that. And dance moms, which I want to call moms whenever I see it on the guide. It's weird that Americans spell it M-O-M, like mom. Dance moms. Yeah. So sorry to any Americans out. I can do a much better American accent than that. I can do various states. Yeah, I can. But when I watch that, I end up thinking, Claudia, it's time to get in shape, girl. So I've started to do like stretches and things while I watch, and I've started to eat more healthy. I know I had a donut today, but most of the time I've been eating healthy. And I'm doing walks every day, and I'm trying to stay fit and healthy, and in my head I'm thinking, I'm gonna look like a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. Yeah, I love that. I love that so much. It's like a weird mixture, because part of me is sort of in love with several of them, because they're just so beautiful and smiley, and they're such good dancers. I am so attracted to good dancers. I don't know why that is, but if someone can dance well, they're just so much more attractive to me. And but then I also kind of want to be them, you know? It's like, oh, the struggle of being bisexual, you know, or being attracted to women if you're a woman. Like, do I just want to be them, or do I love them? It's just really hard. My figure is something that I've never been, like, horribly anti, but I've never liked it properly, because I'm lucky because I can eat and eat and eat, and I don't tend to put on that much weight. Like, I stay very thin, and at school, you know, a lot of my friends would say, you're so lucky, you can eat anything and you stay quite petite. And that is nice, but I also don't have curves, you know? I'm sort of like a, you know, a fashion model build, but not that tall. I'm only 5'1". And, you know, I see the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, and I'm seeing the abs, and I'm seeing the curves, and I'm seeing I love the thighs. Like, my thighs are so little. So little and weedy. And people say to me, oh, you've got a thigh gap, that's brilliant. And I have to say, thank you so much. But really, I'm thinking, oh, I want thighs like Beyonce. I don't want a thigh gap. But anyway, yeah, learning to accept my body as it is. Although, you know, it could do with some... It doesn't hurt anyone to get fit and healthy. And I swear, my whole life I've been really happy with the fact that I have quite small boobs. As internet trolls tell me, I have no boobs. But I do have boobs. They're just little. They're tiny boobs. And usually that's fine because I used to like dancing and that's good. And, you know, you hear loads of people with big boobs saying that actually it's quite uncomfortable or, you know, you can't really run and stuff. So I guess I should be thankful. And the only time ever that I start to think to myself, oh, I wish my boobs were bigger, is when I watch the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, and I just think, oh my god, they're so curvy and lovely. I think we all have this ideal that we really want to be, like that we would be if we chose to, but it's not. I think it's healthy for me because it's not overpowering. Like, there have been times in my life where there have been things I've really wanted to change about myself, not necessarily like physically, but you know, some things. But I think I'm at a healthy point where it's like, oh, it would be nice to look like that, but also, you know, there's good things about what I look like at the moment, and you know, you're not going to suddenly change your whole body type, and you should just embrace what you have. You know, and I'm very lucky because, you know, I do get lots of compliments on being so thin, which, you know, although inside I shed a tiny tear because, you know, I want Wonder Woman thighs. I really do. But, you know, we're all different and lovely in our own ways. Okay, I love you loads. This was a vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and it's kept me, you know, slightly more calm being home alone at this late hour. But the new series of Celebrity Big Brother is starting tonight, which I will be watching. So, actually it started about half an hour ago, but I'm waiting for the rerun so that when my mum gets back she can catch some of it with me. So I'm looking forward to that. I love you loads. I really do. Thank you for putting up with me and my weird vlogs. And I really hope I haven't said anything which is... because I've just rambled about body image and stuff. I hope I haven't said anything which is insensitive, or I don't want anyone to feel like there's a certain way you have to look or anything like that. And although I have a body type which is my sort of preferred, like what I really like, there's beauty in all different body types. So please don't think that, you know, I'm trying to put anyone down, because I'm not. That's just the image I particularly really like. So anyway, I love you loads and I'll see you really soon. Bye!